Thursday, we heard from both of Georgia's U.S. senators, Democrats Raphael Warnock and John Ossoff, who pushed fellow senators to vote on a Democratic plan to extend health care subsidies that are currently set to expire at the end of the year. Neither that plan nor a competing Republican plan made it out of the Senate. Let's talk about it right now with NBC's Kristen Welker, moderator of Meet the Press. Kristen, Senator Warnock is joining you on the show this Sunday morning. Are there any signs that lawmakers could still be working towards some kind of deal?
Zach, it's great to be with you, and we should note we are going to talk to Senator Warnock about health care and about this very powerful speech that he gave this week advocating for more faith in terms of trying to address some of these very difficult policy issues like health care. President Trump has advocated for sending money directly to individuals for their health care, but so far no official plan has been put forward. In fact, I had the opportunity to interview Secretary Scott Bessent, the Treasury Secretary, several weeks ago. He said that a plan was imminent, and yet so far we have not gotten that. Now, I did speak with a senior administration official overnight, Zach, who told me, look, do not count out the possibility that there will be an 11th hour deal. But barring that, it seems very unlikely they will be able to reach an agreement and avoid subsidies spiking on some 20 million Americans. And then the question becomes, Zach, how is that going to play in the midterms?
The president this week, he continued to downplay affordability concerns despite some recent polls you just mentioned, reflecting Americans' growing concerns over the economy. How do you expect this issue to factor into next year's midterm elections that are coming up quickly?
It's a great question. Look, President Trump held an event in Pennsylvania, the big battleground state, of course, which he won back in 2024, talked about the issue of affordability, put the blame on President Biden, said that things are going to get better in the new year, but quickly veered off course to talk about other subject matters, and that's where Republicans start to get concerned. You talked about the midterms. Republicans deeply concerned that their messaging does not resonate in the midterms. They want the president to be laser focused on this issue. Instead, he is saying things like little girls and boys shouldn't have 37 dolls. They should only have a few dolls. That is sending some concern through the Republican ranks. And look at what just happened in these off-year elections that we saw. Democrats had big gains in states like Virginia, New Jersey. Democrats just won a mayoral race in Miami. That hasn't happened in 30 years, Zach. So Democrats feel like they are finding their footing finally after a series of losses on this issue of the economy and affordability. Expect that to be front and center all the way through 2026, Zach.
A whole lot to track going into a very big election year to come. Meet the Press airs Sunday morning at 10 o'clock, followed by the Georgia Vote right here on 11 Alive. Kristen, thanks.